and he's just looking at me, and I'm fucking scared. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're doing another story time. I have quite a few ideas for the channel, but I do not want to currently do them. So we're gonna sit down and talk. Story time. Anyway, if y'all want a little update on the eyebrows, they're growing back. Like my hair is growing back, and eventually they're just probably gonna go back to black. Maybe I'll bleach them again. Anyway, as you read the title, today we're going to be talking about the time that I got hit on in a dollar store. Yes, a dollar store. So this is how it all went down. So where I live, there is a plaza that's like 30 minutes away from me by walking. And you know, that's a really good exercise to do. So like I do it that often. And I think this happened in grade 9 or 10. Somewhere around there. I was still a young girl. I mean, I'm still a child in my eyes, but yeah, you know. But I was with my friend. Her name is Lisa. You might have seen her on the channel before. I mean, I'm not really filming videos with my friends anymore because Miss Rona still hopping about and around. But yeah, so I remember it was a really sunny ass day. And I was wearing all black. I was wearing black tights, black shoes, I'm pretty sure. Maybe white socks. Who knows? But I was pretty much just wearing all black and a sweater because back then I did not feel comfortable in my own skin. And that's just, it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is.
Now I feel a bit more comfortable to the point where I won't be wearing sweaters outside in the hot ass weather. So yeah, anyway, I was wearing black the whole day and we were walking, and then Lisa decided to just, you know, pop up in the dollar store to look for something. I don't know if she just wanted to look around for no reason or if she was actually looking for something. As soon as I walk in the dollar store, there is this man. He looked Middle Eastern, something like that. I think he was Middle Eastern. That's just how he looked. I didn't ask, but he was looking at me, and then I smiled because I do this thing often where if I catch people looking at me, or if I'm looking at somebody and they catch me looking at them, I just smile and be like, hey, how's it going? I don't really say anything, but I just smile like as something like a friendly greeting type of. I don't know if other people do that, but that's just me. Sometimes I be doing that to not be as intimidating as I do seem to most people, but I do that sometimes. And I did that, and he smiled back, and then we walked straight into the first aisle, right? And then I'm following my friend, and she's talking about some nonsense and looking at toys and stuff. I don't remember what she was doing, but she was in the toy section for sure. Okay, the aisle is like just straight. I mean, that's how aisles are, right?
Wait, stop the motherfucking music. Are you dumb?
Anyway, we're in the aisle, the toy aisle, and she's talking to me, and she's this way, and I'm this way, like right in front of her, so she can see whatever's behind me, but I cannot since I'm only looking at her. And I noticed that I was looking at her and seeing what she's up to and yada yada yada, and just listening, and I think I was talking back to her, and I noticed that her eyes just wander off like behind me. So I turn around and I see the same man. He is pretty tall, so he wasn't hard to miss, and I could see him coming up to me, and I don't know what was going on in my mind at the time, but I was scared because the social anxiety there, it was reaching the top, tippity top. And I was just, I don't know what I was about to do, but I was scared. And then he's walking, he comes up to me, and then he's like, hey, and he's just looking at me, and I'm fucking scared. I'm not supposed to be swearing, but I was scared. And I'm just there like, yeah. And then he says, hey, can I get your number? And I'm just like, As soon as I heard those words, I was like, Taken, I had no idea how old he was, and he had no idea how old I was. I'm pretty sure I was only 14 or 15 at the time, and he was looking a good 18 to 19. So I was a bit concerned because I'm still a child at this point. Like I just entered high school. Like I'm still a child. My friend there, she was just watching the whole thing happen. I don't remember if she said anything or yada yada yada, but I remember saying no thank you, I'm good, or something along those lines. I don't remember. But the thing is, at this time, I was dating somebody. But yeah, I was with somebody at the time, and I don't remember if I told him I had a boyfriend, because like, that's like the most cliche shit you can say to somebody when they ask for your number just so they can F off. But I don't remember if I said that or not. I probably didn't. I just said, no thank you. And I said something like, I don't know you, so like, no. And he was persistent. He asked again, like, oh, can I get your number? Like, what do you say, shorty? Okay, never said those things, but like, I'm just putting it that way to make it seem more dramatic than it actually was. But yeah, eventually he just walked away. And then after that, I was looking at Lisa and I was like, Lisa, we need to leave. I am actually traumatized and I am scared. And we left at the same time. And the thing is, he was at the front of the store again, and he was looking at me as I was leaving the store, and we made eye contact, and then I just decided to smile again, because that is just a habit of mine when I see people looking at me, even though I should have never done that in the first place. But yeah, after that, we left the store, and I think we went to a convenience store after that, somewhere else in the plaza, and my friend was laughing about it pretty much the whole time that we were there, which did not make me feel good about myself. Long story short, I was traumatized for a good hot minute. And I did not want to go back into that dollar store for a very long time, because I feared that I would see that same exact person again. I don't know, I think a couple months back, I saw that person again, but they didn't recognize me. But yeah, sorry for another story time video. I promise next week will be something different. You know, at least I hope so. At least I'm not like lazy, because I haven't recorded in the last 2 weeks. And I really don't know what to do with my life at this point. But yeah, that was my story time of how I got traumatized by getting hit on in a dollar store. You're welcome. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. If you reached to the end of the video,
Oh my God.
good job. I'm proud of you, because not a lot of people be watching the whole video. I know. I see. I see. Don't get it twisted. I see. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with another video.